Hi, Alan. It's Carl. We got your first draft, and thank you very much. We like it. Our first impression is that, wow, we like the way that you used this textured CMU. It looks way better than the gray stuff that I use, and and we like the way that you painted our house. After everything is done, we're gonna have to go paint it beige like this because it just matches with everything. Um, the next thing that we really like is the way that you matched up this line here, which I wasn't really thinking about so much, where you matched up this roof line with this outcropping of the stair from the original house, and it just gives everything a much more finished and thought out look. Um, yeah, and the other thing that we also noticed was you relocated the kitchen sink. Um, yeah, had originally said that I wanted to try and keep all of the plumbing on the back wall, but it was really looking quite awkward, I think. And once we were able to get over that psychological barrier of having everything there, it does look a whole lot better, and the design does flow better. So we're gonna have, yeah, the sink here, and I think it improves on the floor plan. Okay, and first impression of the rooftop canopy, we like it. Um, Looks like you used the asphalt shingle up here, and not sure if that is exactly what we had in mind, but we can figure that out later. The other impression of it is wow, kind of tall and leggy looking. Um, so what we did was we kind of took the image and tried to play around with it, and maybe something like this, where the roof pitch is kind of lowered, kind of like to match the pitch of our existing house, and these posts are lower. I'm not sure if the code will require it to be higher or anything like that, but I'm thinking that these low walls will be 40 something inches, and then as long as the posts are at least 6 foot six, um, around there, that's enough. And then it would offer more shade, and then it wouldn't, and being a lower structure, it would not shade the flat carport area from getting sun, where we in someday hope to get solar panels installed. So that's one change that we would like to ask for. Here's a question about the bathroom. Is this a chase wall? Uh, I kind of really want to avoid having chase walls, any plumbing behind walls. I want stuff just really to be surface mounted on the back wall, and or in this case, the kitchen on the side wall. But yeah, if possible, I want to avoid chase wall. Um, the other question about the bathroom is there a window um, in the bathroom, which somehow is not depicted? Um, the other question that we have is, yeah, we noticed that you changed the door to face this dimension rather than this dimension, and yeah, just wanted to see if there was like a real strong reason to do that. The reason why I originally had placed it on this side was so well. Here we are at the front door of the ADU. You come in, and if there's a door here, whoa, lots of doors. Um, a lot of times this door will be open, and so first thing you see when you come in the door is, oh, there's the bathroom sink or the toilet or whatever is over here. Um, so yeah, I think what we want to do is just have it, keep it on the side. The other reason is because in a wet room, I don't have too much experience with wet rooms, except um, in the Philippines where everything is that's just the way that they don't have shower stalls. So um, a lot of splashing goes on, especially if there's kids. And what happens is the toilet paper gets wet if the toilet in and the is right adjacent to the shower. So that's why I kind of want to have the toilet here, sink, and then shower, just to give separation between, because everything else in here can get wet except the toilet paper is kind of unpleasant when it gets wet. So to facilitate that, kind of made it more of a lengthwise bathroom. And then also, I noticed you got it 10 by 5. I want to have it 10 by 6 to just kind of facilitate the door being on this side, give it a little bit more width, just a tiny bit more. And I can see why you made it 10 by 5 is just to give more space in the living area. And yeah, if we can um, yeah, if we can talk about the reason for putting the door on this side versus the door facing this side. The other thing that I wanted to check on was the issue that we talked about earlier about the code not allowing any windows on this side facing the carport. And I wanted to see if you had found any sort of innovation or design uh, characteristic that could be employed here to kind of increase the ventilation here. Because I think just not having any windows on this big room is going to make this side of the room kind of stuffy. But if not, what I'm gonna say is put screen doors here and a screen door here, and to kind of just allow for more ventilation. And also, I noticed that you don't have a window on top of the small bedroom here on this side facing. Um, I'm saying that this is the patio and not carport. Uh, that's my position, and I don't know if the DPP will see it that way. So I want a window here. Um, so like to me, that's the patio, and this is the carport. But anyway, here we are at the front door. Go through the front door, and then have screen door, kind of allowing more air going through. Going to the back here, um, I noticed you put a window here. Um, with us using, screen doors allowing ventilation, and then I'm thinking I would rather use it as a place for to hang cabinets, and also to give more structural strength. I'm not a engineer or anything, but I'm thinking that the less windows, the more structural strength over here, because kind of a lot of pukas, one window here, and the door. Um, and this is, I think I noticed that you did put the stove over here. Um, I kind of want to put it over here. Um, and uh, because I don't see another place to put the washer dryer. If the stove kitchen stuff is out on this side, that means the washer dryer is kind of facing the living area, which I kind of rather have it more kitchen facing the living area. And so yeah, no window here, screen doors if there's no other option um, that's available. I know this is first draft still, but some things that I noticed is yeah, there's no elevation of the ADU above the carport slab as a way as last ditch effort to keep the structure from getting flooded. And then I wanted to talk later on about the drainage over here and the swale going back. The swale going back, that's a great idea, having a swale, but maybe might want to have a grate over here. And I want to talk to you if see if a grate over here would present any problems or would significantly increase the cost of things as far as you know. The other thing that I don't see is the fencing, which I'm pretty sure it would be real quick for you. Yeah, like I said, I know it's first draft, so kind of like that, something over there to just give a little bit of privacy. But another thing, my brother-in-law, who's engineer on the East Coast, he made a recommendation to have the roof, the ceiling of the ADU be concrete over metal grate, which I've never seen it in a residential application. I've only seen it in commercial. So I thought, oh boy, I don't know. So I went and talked to two concrete contractors who agreed. They said, yeah, that's a great idea. They would go, if considering the scope of this project being to hurricane proof an ADU and try and keep costs down and strength up. They said, yeah, they agreed, concrete over metal grate. So we're gonna ask that this be incorporated into the design. Last two things that I wanted to talk to you about is about dimensions here. Right here, you got 15 feet for the patio area, for basically the distance from the stairs outcropping on the original house to the ADU, this span over here. I want to see if you can reduce it down to 12 feet instead of 15 over here. I went out this morning and I measured, and yeah, this back wall, if we got 15 feet here, it's going to end up real close to that tree. There's a tree back there, which yeah, we're going to trim it before construction, but we want to save it. And yeah, so an extra 3 feet would help with that. So 12 feet on this span. The other thing, and it goes back to us really liking the way that this roof line goes, really looks like a planned, construction where things went, it looks really clean. What I want to do is have this roof line match too. So if you could move things over, and I'm not sure if at this point it's a critical structural decision to have it on top of this corner, but if we could increase the dimensional size of the ADU to 31 or 32, this wall would be out a little bit, and this beam would somehow be supported there. I noticed that you don't have a CMU square column here, so we can talk more about that. But the other thing is that a little bit more length would facilitate this laundry area, give it a little bit more of like a laundry area specific little nook. Oops, didn't mean to do that. But it would kind of give it more of a laundry area nook. Right now, what I did was I increased the entire floor plan, so it gives a little bit more space there, little less crowding, and I want to talk to you about that. Um, yeah, next few days I'm gonna be kind of busy going back to work. And then I'm gonna take my dad in to get his second COVID shot, and I didn't know that I could get mine too. So I already got my first COVID, and then the second one. Everybody says that after you get your second one, you always get sick and don't feel so good. So I'm thinking that I'm probably gonna have to, um, you know, be down for a day. But hopefully we can speak soon. Thank you so much for putting all of this stuff together. We really like it, and yeah, we can't wait to move on with the project. Thank you, thank you, Ellen. We appreciate it. Mahalo.